Go ahead and call this meeting to order. Reconvene the Parker Town Council meeting for December 1st, 2025. Let the record show that all council members are present with the exception of Councilmember Ann Barrington. First item, if you would please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Our flag has been moved to a more appropriate position. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all. First up, we have public comment. No action will be taken on these items. Public comment is an opportunity for town residents and other interested individuals to speak about items that are not on the agenda. This comment period is limited to 30 minutes of total time, with each individual allowed a maximum of 3 minutes to speak. You must sign up ahead of time in order to comment, and that sign up begins 30 minutes before the start of the meeting. The town council will accommodate as many speakers as possible during this time, with preference to town residents. But if public comment extends beyond the 30-minute allotted time, town council will continue the comment period at the end of the meeting prior to adjourning for those who had already signed up before the meeting. As any matters raised by individuals during public comment are not on the agenda and other potentially interested parties would not therefore be aware of discussion of these matters, town council will not engage in dialogue regarding any items raised during public comment. With that, I have nobody pre-signed. Is anybody in the room wishing to address this council on items of general public comment? Seeing none, we'll open and close public comment at 7:01. Moving on, we have reports, items, and comments from mayor and council. We will start with Mr. Hendricks. You ready, sir?
Yeah, a few weeks ago I attended the Parker Senior Center board meeting, and last Friday did, of course, the mayor lighting with everyone here, and then participated in small business Saturday. That's it.
Thank you, sir. Ready?
So I went to Salt Lake City for the National League of Cities City Summit, which I serve on a couple federal advocacy committees, the Public Safety and Crime Prevention, and then the local Indigenous leaders and the Women in Municipal Government. So it was a great week just learning and connecting with people all across the nation, and I really enjoyed it. I am exhausted from it, but I did enjoy it. And then when I got back, I attended the Parker Chamber of Commerce board meeting. It was good just to see their status for the year and what they've done and what their goals are looking at going into the next year.
Thank you, Brandy. John?
Thank you. On the 18th, I went to Lavier's Water and Sanitation. They did a treatment facility dedication. Very interesting to be in Lavier's for the evening. E470 Finance Committee meeting on the 20th. We talked to the auditors to kick off our audit. And we talked about a couple of debt issues. The 2026 bond deal that's upcoming. It's bond refinancing and long-term capital structure. How do we attack that and potentially reduce our cost of debt service over the long term? Most of us were at the Parker Chamber Economic Breakfast. I think it was a good event hosted by the Chamber. Great to see everybody within the community. And on the 22nd, I went to Castle Rock for their star lighting and ran into the mayor.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So that is all.
Thank you, John. Eric?
So in order of chronological order, Chamber Economic Breakfast with one of my fellow Lutheran High School ribbon cutting. I attended with the mayor. We did the ribbon cutting for their new ball fields, which I think is going to be a really good benefit for the school and their athletes. Attended the mayor tree lighting and also the Parker Hometown Holidays event on Saturday.
Thank you, Eric. Laura?
So a few of us went to the Parker Water, the sanitation department, Thriving Through Time. I think you were there. Mayor Rivera was there along with our town manager, Michelle Kivala. I also went to the mayor's tree lighting and the Parker Chamber Economic Development Breakfast update.
Thank you, Laura. Again, November is busy. December will be just as busy. We go Wednesday the 19th, I did Coffee with a Cop over at Paris Baguette. A great event, well attended. Quite a few officers. I don't know if you guys outnumbered the citizens, but it was great. And then later that day, I had a town hall expansion tour, which was awesome, which was actually I want to see the old side when it was gutted. I'm a visual guy. It's amazing to see everything empty, but they're already starting on the framing. So sooner rather than later, we will have new chambers and be out of this room. On Thursday the 20th, I had the honor of doing the backstage ensemble toast for Parker, the Nutcracker of Parker, for the Colorado School of Dance here in town, and then had the honor of welcoming the house to their first show. They had a series of 8 shows, 216 total dancers in their production. A great production. Stuck around for that night and saw the show. Didn't realize that they brought back School of Dance veterans to be their primas. So it was really, really cool to see that show. Friday, the Chamber Economic Update Breakfast. I did a classroom visit at Pine Lane for second graders, which is right on the cusp of manageable. You get to a certain point and they just explode. And so, but they have a really good book. I did the same thing last year. It's a book that I think I'm going to try to bring here so I can do more tours with the book. But it's a really good book about community involvement.
Candy, Josh, candy.
Candy, yes. Well, yeah. And let's see. Then Monday, CML Housing Committee. So CML Executive Board has formed a committee to try to work with the state on some of their preemption, and our goal is storytelling. So we're trying to say that we're already doing these things. The state has they have goals, what they want for housing, but they fail to recognize that a lot of communities are already doing some of these things. They don't need to make state laws to preempt us, and we'd rather they partner with us. So making a lot of good progress there. Blue High groundbreaking, as Councilman Franzen recognized Friday, the tree lighting. Great event. I had Buddy the Elf as his first ever host. He is amazing. He is just like the character in the movie, full of energy. He doesn't like scripts, which kind of threw me off because I'm very regimented in my night. And so I practiced and I was ready to go. And then Buddy kind of went, so that was fun. And then today I had a video shoot for State of the County, which is coming up on the 11th. And that will be released. So I am wearing tonight a full suit because that's what I have to wear that night. So I look like I'm just seamlessly transitioning into the door that night. But the busy 2 weeks. Oh, last thing, I had, Cherokee Creek Basin Water Quality Authority. I am proud to say that I now have a new vice chair. Councilman Jeff Blue from Castle Pines has agreed to take the vice chair, which means I am a short timer for the chair. And we will have some change over there eventually, so very happy about that. Thank you for that. Next up, consent agenda. Consent agenda items are considered to be routine and will be enacted with one motion and one vote. There will be no separate discussion for consent agenda items unless council votes to remove an item for individual discussion. Ordinances on consent agenda are for introduction only and will not be removed for discussion. Council review are consent agenda items A through H.
I move to approve consent agenda items A through H.
Second.
I have a motion from Wilks and a second from Hendricks. Hendricks?
Yes.
Wilks?
Aye.
Dyak?
Yes.
Franzen?
Yes.
Hefta?
Yep.
Consent agenda passes unanimously. Next up, the meat of the agenda, resolutions. We have 3 in front of us. First up, item number 5A, resolution number 25-083, a resolution to appoint and reappoint members of the Parks, Recreation, and Open Space Advisory Commission, and to reappoint a chair. Presenting today, Mary Colton and Megan Nakashima.
Who's very excited.
She was very happy for her.
Can you wait till the rest of the kids get in? Yeah. They're on them.
Oh.
Okay. Good evening, Mayor and Council. Megan Arvidsson, I'm Deputy Recreation Director, Deputy Recreation. Okay. Thanks. I'm here to present the recommendations for upcoming appointments to the Parks, Recreation, and Open Space Commission. As a background, the current commission members, Matthew Lund, Heather Crosby, and Jody Walker, have terms set to expire on December 31st, 2025. In addition, a previously appointed member, Mike Doyle, vacated his seat prior to the end of the term, which was scheduled to expire at the end of next year. The town advertised the openings and received 4 applications, 3 from the current commission members, Matthew Lund, Heather Crosby, and Jody Walker, and 1 from a new applicant, Shelley Blair. After interviews were conducted by council members Barrington and Dyak, the Pros Commission Secretary, Toby Levy, and the director, Mary Colton. The panel unanimously agreed on the following recommendations. The panel recommends reappointing Matthew Lund, Heather Crosby, and Jody Walker to new three-year terms extending through December 31st, 2028. Additionally, it's recommended that Matthew Lund continue serving as chair of the Pros Commission. Second, the vacated term previously held by Mike Doyle. The panel recommends appointing Shelley Blair to serve the remainder of the term through December 31st of next year. Shelley was identified as an outstanding candidate and a strong addition to the commission. And that concludes our presentation and recommendation for your consideration.
Thank you very much. Councilmember Dyak, anything to add?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it was a great conversation. I think speaking for Councilmember Barrington, I think we certainly feel that we have a strong group of candidates that we had, and we're more than happy that each of them chose to accept coming back and to be a part of. So again, thank you all for your service.
Thank you, John. Any questions from Council? Todd?
No, man.
Brandy, any questions? John or Eric, any questions?
No questions.
Laura, questions, please?
Ms. Blair?
If you would approach the podium, please.
Ms. Blair, what are you hoping to learn being on this commission and hoping to contribute to the town?
We love Parker and we are heavy users of all of the parks and rec and open space. And so, as I said to my son on the way here, I'm hoping to advocate for more bathrooms that are child friendly. But I am really hoping to learn more about how all the systems connect together and just, find ways that I can support as, a member of the community and a neighbor.
Welcome.
Thank you. All right, public comment? Yeah. Next, I'd like to open up for public comment at 7:12. Any member of the public wishing to address council on this specific resolution, please step forward, make yourself known. Seeing none, we will close public comment at 7:12. I'll go back for any closing comments and or a motion.
Just thank you for volunteering and stepping up. It's great to see the citizens taking a more active role in the town.
Are you going to me or skipping on?
Anybody want to go?
Okay.
Please.
I'm excited that you guys chose to run again for new terms. I've gotten to know each one of you, and it's wonderful to have you guys back. Actually, when you started saying that their terms were up, I was like, wait a second, like they're done? What are we doing here? So I was very excited that you guys are back. So, and then, yeah, it's wonderful that we've got another person to add to the committee here. So thank you guys.
John, anything?
Yeah, no, I don't think I can top what I just said.
Good point. Eric?
That's smart.
That's all I got.
No, thank you guys for volunteering. I think this goes to everybody that's here as a commission member. It's incredibly important work to help the town, to help citizens, to help us. Especially pros, you guys have some work cut out too with Salisbury and really getting that out and known. And so thank you guys.
Laura?
Just thank you for your hard work for the town. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys. It's obviously a very strong group. Not a lot of turnover, which somebody's doing something right. And also not a lot of direction, so you guys are doing it on your own. I mean, it's from us. And so truly appreciate the work and the work you're finding, to do for us, and absolutely very much appreciate it. A motion from anybody? I would entertain a motion.
I move to approve resolution number 25-083 as part of the regular agenda.
Second.
I have a motion from Franzen, a second from Hefta. Hendricks?
Yes.
Foltz?
Aye.
Dyak?
Yes.
Franzen?
Yes.
And so there's one gone. Hefta?
Yes.
It throws me off. All right, so let's go ahead.
I was trying to get that.
All right, next up, council, item 5B. Thank you all.
Are we
Do a
doing
little
it?
motion
Thank
real
you.
quick. Oh, do you want to?
Picture?
Sure.
Should we do a picture?
New commission? Yeah.
How are we doing that? Okay. Jenga?
Let's have you guys come on over to here. We need to have someone. Bring yourselves in the middle of the room. We'll do it this way, or?
You guys are in front of us.
Todd.
You guys are the show here.
I'm gonna stand right.
Sorry. I'll go in between here.
I'm gonna stand right
And in the middle.
Going into,
Like this. Okay,
going into,
everybody.
Ladies,
Right here.
step up, we'll
Two rows?
squeeze Tom and Matt behind you.
Squeeze the tall ones behind.
I do all the same too. At the cameras.
One more, 1, 2, 3.
Government
Randy, you
efficiency.
need them to move your chair.
Oh, okay, is that better? Perfect. Now you can make me.
Now you've got you.
How many politicians does it take?
Okay, perfect.
That's what I did. It's cute.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, I must miss this. Oh,
I'm sorry.
Thank you, guys. All right, council, next in front of you, item 5B.
That's not my stuff.
Resolution 25-084, a resolution to appoint and reappoint board members to the Parker Cultural and Scientific Commission and to appoint a chair. Presented today, Ms. Carrie Glassberg.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Thanks for having us here. It's going to be a little bit of the same repeat here that you just heard from pros. So we are fortunate enough to have 11 commissioners serving on the Parker Cultural and Scientific Commission. 6, we stagger them, so 6 of those terms do expire at the end of the year. 3 of those, so Tom O'Malley, Bethany Wood, and Terry Tillis, have been wonderful, and they wish to serve another term, and we are in favor of that. The other 3 are being forced to resign because they are currently also serving on the Public Art Commission, and per the new standards and policies, you can only serve on one commission. So they have chosen to continue their work on the Public Art Commission. And so that left 3 openings. So recently we, just like the pros committee or commission, we posted for the openings, and we had 6 individuals apply. 4 of them were moved on to the interview process. And so our chair, vice chair, Suzanne and I, and then council members Hendricks and Branson were there for the interviews. We had 4 of them, and we've narrowed it down to 3 recommendations. All 3 of them have great passion for Parker. They are already very involved in the community and particularly involved in the arts. They have served as members. We have volunteers, we have donors, patrons. One of them already serves on 3 of the committees. And they come also with very diverse and expansive backgrounds and interests, which I think are really going to serve us well, especially as we finalize our next 10-year cultural strategic plan. They have a lot of experience that will help us with that. So with that, we are recommending, as per this resolution, that we reappoint the 3 existing ones, that we newly appoint our 3 new ones. That is, I will say their names and then if you would like to ask them questions, but we've got Irene Bonham, we have Anita Linker, and we have Scott Palmer. And then we also recommend reappointing the chair, which is Bethany Wood, who you're all familiar with. With that, I will take any questions for either myself or for the 3 new commissioners.
Okay, actually, let's have you guys go ahead and approach the podium because I know we're going to have some questions because you're all new.
What does Councilmember have to say?
Yes. Why don't we start with Councilmember after this turn?
So, thank you. So being as you're all new and we know that you're very experienced in the community, what of your background and expertise are you hoping to contribute to this commission?
I'll go in the hot seat. I'm Irene Bonham. It's a pleasure to be in front of all of you today. I launched my career in the arts and culture sector. I was a producer at the Kennedy Center for several years in Washington, D.C. Helped to open the Clifford Still Museum in Denver, worked for the Colorado Shakespeare Festival for some time. Very familiar with SCFD and the ins and outs of that organization, and so Being out of the arts for some time, I'm ready to invest some of my energy back into the field and lend my expertise to help Parker's Arts Commission and culture, the arts and culture sector here in Parker thrive and grow. So,
Thank you.
Well, I have been a member of a PACE Center for many years, and I enjoy going there. My husband and I buy multiple tickets every year, and I actually volunteer there. My background isn't in the arts. My background is accounting and finance. I worked for many years, 30 plus years in accounting and finance, and last company I worked for was an oil and gas company, and one of my other jobs I had, other than being a senior manager accountant, I had to organize fundraising programs or outreach to the community with charities such as Habitat for Humanity, Precious Child, Ronald McDonald House, Salvation Army. So I was in charge of getting 400 people motivated to do good things for the community. So I think hopefully I can be of an asset to the team. So
Thank you.
Good evening, council members, mayor. I'm Scott Palmer. I'm a lawyer by trade, so I don't have a great cultural or artistic background, so I'm hoping to change that. And over the past year, I have been serving on the science and the history committees. If any of you all went to the Crime and Wine event in September, I did present there, and I also helped one of the screenplays for the actors who came in for another one of the segments. So I'm a major consumer of culture, major consumer of the arts, and now it's a great opportunity for me to get back and actually contribute to those. So I've been enjoying my time on those committees and happy to continue to serve.
Thank you, sir. Eric, any questions?
No questions.
John?
Laura, any follow-ups to this?
No, I'm good.
If Laura's good, I'm good.
Randy? Any questions? Comments?
Favorite color?
All right. Thank you all very, very much. Appreciate you standing up for that.
Thanks.
With that, I would open public comment at 7:22. Any member of the public wishing to address council on this resolution, make yourself known. Seeing none, we'll close public comment at 7:22, and I go back for final comments. Todd?
Yeah, it was great interviewing you guys, and I know you'll do well with Carrie, and again, like the other group, appreciate you stepping up and volunteering, and makes the town a better place.
Randy?
I'm excited. I mean, I feel like with the lawyer, it should be a joke, you know, a lawyer and this walk into a bar, but no. No, I'm excited. I feel like I probably interviewed you on one of the other things because as you're talking, I was like, oh yeah, I remember all that background. And it's so wonderful to see what you three are gonna bring to this commission. So thank you guys.
John?
And again, I think as Brandy said, it's great. We only have so many spots, but we encourage people to keep trying. So it's always good when people actually take our advice and get to be a participant in our town's commission. So thank you all.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I had the honor of meeting each of you, and all the candidates were strong candidates. So this wasn't, for the one that interviewed and didn't make it, please try again because super qualified. But I'm just in awe of the experience, and you guys want to give back to the town. So thank you guys in advance. I know you guys are going to do great work. So.
And Laura?
Well, it's a myth that lawyers don't appreciate the arts. I really do appreciate the arts very much. All part. So thank you for that, and thank you all for volunteering for the town. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll expand on my personal lawyer is always very fond of telling me that law is an art and not a science. You're in the right area, I think. With that, I would entertain a motion.
I move to approve resolution number 25-084 as part of the regular agenda.
Second.
A motion from Hendricks and a second from Franzen. Hendricks?
Yes.
Wilkes?
Aye.
Dyak?
Yes.
Franzen?
Yes.
Hefta?
Yes.
And that passes unanimously. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much for stepping up.
Will we take a
Good
picture
shirt.
as well?
All right, here we go.
Maybe this time we won't. Well, I even started my toes.
Especially in a day when
In the
the
back.
mayor. Tie.
You're the pause it.
Hi. Good to see you too.
Atlas, you're an Atlas, you look up.
Carrie.
Okay.
Okay.
All I see is your red hair shaking now. No.
Thank you.
We did it.
We did it.
Congratulations. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, nice to have you. Congratulations. We'll see you.
How's anybody here?
I see Carrie.
No.
Carrie's not
No.
nobody.
It was out of context.
Are we waiting on an audience or go?
Yeah,
What did you say?
Are we waiting on a room change? Is anybody else coming in?
No, it's just me.
It's just you.
yeah.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. I'm well commissioned.
I know, we're getting good at this.
Wow.
So the.
Let me introduce it, sorry, real quick. My fault. Item 5C, resolution number 25-085, a resolution to appoint members to the Parker Public Arts Commission and to reappoint the chair. Presenting today, Carrie.
So as I mentioned, there was bad news in that we had to make some choices and get some people off the Public Art or the Cultural Commission. As you can see though, I think what we found is amazing and brings different and diverse experience for us. So I'm very excited for that. And I'm even more excited that we didn't have to lose those three because they were wonderful commissioners. The Public Art Commission is now a year old. It was just a year ago that we created it. And I would say in that year, we've done amazing things and we're very excited for the progress we've made. So we staggered them even though it was a new commission. So we have a total of 7 commissioners, but 3 of them, their terms are expiring. And all 3 of them wish to serve again because they too have just been so excited about what we've done in that year and what we still have planned. They have been an enormous help to us in just the things that we've done in the past year alone, and some big projects coming up in the works. And so we would be honored to have all 3 of them serve again. So it is Diana Norton-Stuckey, Michael Montoya, and Mark Steinhauser are those 3 individuals. And then also the request to reappoint the chair, who is Christine Kennedy, and we support that.
Thank you. Questions? I have one. So these ones had a year term, so we could stagger.
So that we could stagger.
From here on out, they'll
Yeah,
be.
since it was a brand new,
Yeah.
we had to stagger the terms.
Okay.
And so that's why they're already up after
Okay.
only a year.
Perfect. Todd, questions?
No questions.
Randy, any questions?
That was mine, so we're good.
John?
Nope.
Kurt?
No questions.
Laura, any questions for Kurt? No? You don't want a question for Kurt?
I'm sure about that.
All right, with that, we'll open up public comment at 7:27. Any member of the public wishing to address council on this resolution, make yourself known. Seeing none, close public comment at 7:27. Go back for comments. Todd, anything?
No, I'm good.
Randy? John? Eric?
No.
Laura?
Thank you, Carrie.
And with that, I would entertain a motion on resolution 25-085.
I
please.
move to approve resolution number 25-085.
Second.
I have a motion from Hefta and a second from Hendricks. Hendricks?
Yes.
Wilks?
Aye.
Dak?
Yes.
Franzen?
Yes.
Hefta?
Yes.
And that passes unanimously.